US President Joe Biden said he would be willing to use force to defend Taiwan, rallying support on his first trip to Asia since taking office for US opposition to China's growing assertiveness across the region. Biden's comments appear to be a departure from existing US policy of so-called strategic ambiguity on its position on the self-governed island that China considers its territory and says is the most sensitive and important issue in its ties with the United States.
That's the commitment we made. We are not, look, here's the situation. We agree with a one China policy. We signed on to it and all the attendant agreements made from there. But the idea that it can be taken by force, is just not appropriate. It will dislocate the entire region and be another action similar to what happened in Ukraine.
He added that it was his expectations that such an event would not happen or be attempted. While Washington is required by law to provide Taiwan with the means to defend itself, it has long followed a policy of strategic ambiguity on whether it would intervene militarily or to protect Taiwan in the event of Chinese attack. Biden made a similar comment about defending Taiwan in October. At that time, White House spokesperson said Biden was not announcing any change in US policy. The comments about Taiwan are likely to overshadow the centerpiece of Biden's visit. Worries about China's growing might and the possibility that it could invade Taiwan have emboldened Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida and his ruling Liberal Democratic Party on defense, eroding some of the traditional wariness among many Japanese about taking a more robust defense posture. Japanese PM said he told Biden that Japan would consider various options to boost its defense capabilities, including the ability to retaliate, signaling a potential shift in Japan's defense policy.
They're already flirting with danger right now by flying so close and all the maneuvers that are undertaken. But the United States is committed. We've made a commitment. We support the one China policy. We support all that we've done in the past. But that does not mean that China has the jurisdiction to go in and use force to take over Taiwan. So we stand firmly with Japan and with other nations not to let that happen. And my expectation is it will not happen. It will not be attempted. My expectation is a lot of it depends upon just how strongly the world makes clear that kind of action is going to result in long-term disapprobation by the rest of the community.
He said that he had gained support from Biden on Japan's becoming a permanent member of the UN Security Council amid growing calls for reform of the Council. China and Russia are permanent members.
アジアにおいてもこの平和や安定が守られるために日本としては自らの防衛力を抜本的に強化するとともに日米同盟、私たちの国にとって唯一の同盟関係であります日米同盟、これをしっかりとこの強いものにしていかなければならない、このように思っています。
Meanwhile, worries are growing in Asia about an increasingly assertive China, particularly in light of its close ties to Russia, and tension has risen over self-ruled Taiwan, which China considers a renegade province.